welcome back to another Wednesday night exhortation. It's your actor bro, Zachariah Israel, aka The Messenger. And my reader for tonight is
Shalom, Brother Nazareth.
Nazareth. So, hey, we got a good one for y'all. Lord's willing, we going to bring it out. Okay? Wednesday night exhortation. Let me get that thumbnail. Okay? It's entitled Gender Reveal Party, Boys and Girls. Gender Reveal Party, Boys and Girls. Because, hey, over here in this land, you can do and be whoever you want. If you don't want to be a man, you ain't got to be a man. If you don't want to be a woman, you ain't got to be a woman. You ain't got to be male, female. You can be whatever you want to be over here in New Babylon, a.k.a. spiritual Egypt. And the Most High God, he ain't going for it. Okay? We going to prove that you will not enter into those 12 gates, them golden gates. You're not going through those pearly gates. You understand? If you are in this sin, you committing these abominations. These abominations. Give me 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant, in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort.
Exhort, meaning to encourage, to strongly urge, to push you. Okay, what is it? It's Wednesday. All right, this hump day. We in the middle of the week. You understand? So we getting prepared for the Sabbath. You understand? And these lessons is to encourage you. These lessons are to encourage you. You understand? Continue.
With all long suffering and doctrine.
Long suffering and doctrine, the doctrine of the Most High God words. Coming out the Holy Bible. You understand? So, gender reveal party, boys and girls. And it's a shame. It really is a shame that I got to do this. Because it's all so elementary. But it is some people out here that is ignorant to the fact that they can't change. You can't transform your body into whatever you want. You can't do that. Let me get Mr. Rogers, man. And it's a shame I had to do this, but let me get that.
Each one of these paper clips has its own job to do. Here are a couple other different kinds. And yet they're all called paper clips. You hear? And here's another one. This is a small one that's strong. Each one is fancy. In its own way, just the way each person is fancy in his or her own way. Some are fancy on the outside. Some are fancy on the inside. Yes, sir. Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine. Boys are boys from the beginning. If you were born a boy, you stay a boy. Girls are girls right from the start. If you were born a girl, you stay a girl and grow up to be a lady. Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine. Only girls can be the mommies. Only boys can be the daddies. Yes, sir. Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine. I think you're a special person. And I like your ins and outsides. Everybody's fancy, everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine.
So, hey man, it took an old white man, which he wasn't that old back then, but I grew up watching this little television show, Mr. Rogers, right? Okay. Back in the in the 80s. You get what I'm saying? We grew up watching this, and this when the world always been evil and wicked. But this when, America really wasn't pushing it as it's pushing it now. Because the evils have increased in the earth, right? But, United States of America wasn't pushing it like they pushing it now. Now everywhere you turn your head, you see, man on man, woman on woman. You seeing a transformer here, a transformer there. You understand what I'm saying? They switching up. They going to have these surgeries and things, and the Most High God is not pleased. He's very upset with what's going on. That's why you got to train your children up. Give me that. Proverbs 22, verse 6. You got it. Read it.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
You got to train him up in the way he should go. Right? You got to say, hey, boys can only be the daddies. Girls can only be the mommies. They grow up to be mommies. They going to grow up to be ladies. Men going to grow up to be what? Males going to grow up to be men. You going to start off as a male gender. You understand? Then you're going to grow up to be a infant, to a toddler, to a teenager, to a young adult, to an adult male. The same thing for the women, the girls out here. You're going to grow up to be a girl, to an infant, to a toddler, to a teenager, to a young lady, to a grown woman. Do you understand? That's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to be. Okay? So it's a shame that this got to be brought out in this manner. Right? But it's some people that don't know, that's ignorant. So we're going to bring it out. Start from the top again. Proverbs 22, verse 6.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
Train up a child in the way he should go. Read.
And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
When he old, he won't depart from it. You must train him up. All right? Let me get Donald Trump real quick. Let me get that one.
The left-wing gender insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare, and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers, which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parent's consent. The identity will not be new, and it will not be without parental consent. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much.
And you heard it from your president, Donald Trump. You understand? He be saying a lot of stuff, man, I agree with. It's a lot of stuff he say I don't agree with. But anytime he bring out anything scripturally, right, what we need to be doing, that he can bag it up, thus said the Lord, thus said the Most High God, I'm with it. I'm with it. And it's a shame, once again, that a white man gotta tell y'all, hey, listen, you a boy, you a girl. You can't go out here and cut yourself up and put whatever you want on your body. You can't go and call yourself whatever you want. You can't do anything without parental consent. And if you're going out here doing this and pushing this stuff in the school, right, we gonna defund you. Trump ain't playing, man. Trump got some things out where he trying to get the transgenders and, you know, the transformers. Okay, I don't need no strike. He trying to get the transformers, you understand, up out the military. Allegedly, I seen a thing going around, floating around on that. He trying to get this place Babylon. He trying to get America back to a power structure, but he don't know this place finished. It's only a matter of time. Give me Proverbs 22, verse 6. One more time. I'm sorry. Hold what you got. Give me Proverbs 22, verse 6.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
Now, if this was a God-fearing child, he would listen to his parents. Read.
And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
He won't depart from the basic understanding of who he is or who she is as a gender, as a sex of a so-called human being. Okay? Give me Ephesians 6. We're going to start at verse 2. Because it's a shame, man. It's a shame what be going on. Man, all this stuff, man, they teaching these kids, you heard Trump, you know, all the the misinformation, all the destroying of the body, or doing surgery, mutilating the body. And then when you get older, you're like, dang, man, I was young. My mind wasn't even fully developed, and I chose something in my ignorance. Okay? You got it, read it.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 2. Honor thy father and mother,
You're going to listen to your father and your mother. You're going to honor them. Read.
which is the first commandment with promise.
That's a promise. Read.
Verse 3. That it may be well with thee, and that thou mayest live long on the earth.
You're going to live a long life if you honor your parents, man. Listen to their instruction, their correction. You understand? You ain't got no parents, you need to go to your spiritual leaders. Okay? Come to the Israelites. We will help you. We're going to tell you, thus said the Lord, coming up out that Holy Bible. Y'all understand? Give me Genesis 1, verse 27. Because it's a shame, man. It's a shame what goes on. You got it? Read it.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 27. So God created man in his own image.
Created man in his own image. That's telling you what? The Most High God is a man. He's a spiritual being formed in a man. Meaning he got legs, arms, head, eyes. He got all the parts of a man. Right? Read.
And the image of God created he him.
Read.
Male and female.
Male and who?
Male and female.
Male and female. Read.
Created he them.
Created he them. So it wasn't no, I'm going to be this. I'm a they. I'm a it. I'm a, whatever they nicknaming themselves, it's going to be two genders like it was from the beginning. It ain't going to be all this freaky stuff going on. All this weird stuff going on. That's why a lot of y'all mad at Trump. You know why? Because Trump, he tried to make America great again. And it's finished. I ain't with Trump. I ain't vote for Trump. Some people think we vote for Trump because we ain't ride with Kamala. We don't deal with politics. We gonna follow what the Most High God say. 1 Corinthians 11, verse 3.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Is who?
Is Christ.
The head of every man is Christ. Read.
And the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is the man. You understand? A lot of y'all don't like your position because it's a man over you. We got a man over us. That's Yahweh Shai, the Christ, the Messiah. He's our head. We are head. Right? Read.
And the head of Christ is God.
The head of Christ is the Most High God, Yahweh. You understand? Like it. Leave it. But you got to accept it. You going to accept it one way or the other. Is if you freely accepting it, or you going to be forced to accept that. When them nuclear bombs drop, Most High send them nukes for you. Then you're going to be done. Right? And yeah, I know y'all seeing this. Oh, okay. What's going on, man? Why bro got the pink band on? What's going on? What's going on? Well, yesterday, family, we had a baby. Surprise. We had a baby. And it's a what? A girl. Yes, a girl. And no, guys, I didn't come up with the lessons because of that. Right? It just so happened in the spirit that it all landed around this Wednesday night exhortation. And I still got the bands on because my wife and baby is still at the hospital. But I knew that this Wednesday night exhortation had to come out. So I'm here with you, with you beautiful brothers and sisters. I could have been anywhere in the world. But I'm here with you all. All praises to the Most High God. So yes, gender reveal party. What color is this?
That's pink.
It's pink. What pink stands for? A girl. If I had the blue one on, it would be a boy. This is common stuff. Y'all have seen the lavish gender reveal parties where the brothers and sisters having these big old things, you know, pretty much the brothers and sisters in the world do the gender reveal parties. I done seen a couple Israelites doing it, and I'm like, where's that written in the scripture that we do gender reveal parties? But, hey, that's for a whole nother different topic. But it's basic. Male, female. Gender reveal party. So all praises to the Most High God. My wife, this is our 11th child. All praises to the Most High for that. Right? Give me 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. You got it, read it.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge.
So we got to deal with the wives according to knowledge. Read.
Giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
As unto the weaker vessel. The weaker vessel. So the woman is the weaker vessel. And you get a lot of, studs or whatever, word they call themselves, when the women trying to dress and be and change their hormones and go doing these changing their body, having the surgery, to do the transgendering or whatever, right? A lot of them don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with the fact that they are the weaker vessel. They want to be on the same level as the man. But they want what the man got, which is the woman. So in their mind, they think they're the man. Right? Read.
And as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
That your prayers be not hindered. So the Most High God ain't going to answer your prayers. So if you out here and you living it up and you went and got a couple things and you doing a couple things in life and it ain't the Most High God, that mean the devil is blessing you. The devil give out blessings too. He try to give Christ, right, the Black Messiah, he try to offer him the world. So a lot of y'all selling y'all souls to the devil and you thinking that it is of the Most High God, and it's not. It's not. Give me Leviticus 18, verse 22.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind, as with womankind.
You're not supposed to lay with mankind as with womankind. You a man, you supposed to lay with a woman. You a woman, you supposed to lay with a man. It's simple, right? Read.
It is abomination.
It is abomination. It's an abomination, right? That mean sin, worse than sin. It's an abomination. It's awful. You understand? It's awful. So when you're doing that, you're committing abomination and you ain't going to be able to make it into the kingdom because the Most High ain't going to let you in the kingdom. The abominable is not going to make it. They ain't going to make it. Right? Give me Leviticus 20, verse 13.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
And it's abomination. Here it is saying the same thing. The same thing that we just read in Leviticus 18. It's precepted in Leviticus 20 to verse 13. Read.
They shall surely be put to death.
No, they gonna live forever.
They shall surely be put to death.
No, they gonna make it to the kingdom.
They shall surely be put to death.
Read.
Their blood shall be upon them.
They blood gonna be upon them. So you gotta answer for these things that you doing in these flesh bodies. You know? That's why I'm like, man, man, I ain't perfect. I got some things that I'm working on. But Lord, please keep my mind right. Don't give me that reprobated mind where I'm after, and my mind ain't right where I'm wanting the same gender as myself. You gotta be a sick individual, man, your mind ain't right. You gonna pass up a woman, man, she's soft and all curvy and got all, come on, man. How in the hell you gonna pass up a woman for some hard legs? I don't understand it, man. I don't. It's crazy to me. Right? Give me Romans chapter 1. We're gonna start at verse 26. You got it? Read it.
The book of Romans chapter 1 verse 26. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections.
Vile affections. That mean that you into this. You might be into that. You might be into animals. You might be into little babies. That's vile affection. Right? Read.
For even their woman did change the natural use unto that which is against nature.
The women is changing their natural use, which is against nature. Meaning they don't want the man. They don't want a man. Right? They want something like themselves. Read.
Verse 27. And likewise also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman.
They don't want no woman. Men want men. It's crazy. The Most High already destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for that, man. The men out there trying to lay up with the angels, man. And it was women out there they could have laid up with. Virgins. The men still wanted the damn angels, man. They wanted the angels, man. They didn't want a soft woman with 0 miles on her. Like, it's just crazy. Right? Continue.
Burn in their lust.
Burn in their lust. Read.
One towards another.
One towards another. Men on men, women on women. Right? Read.
Man with man.
Men with men.
Working that which is unseemly.
Working that which is unseemly. Read.
And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was met.
They got what they deserve. They got that recompense, and that's what they got. They gonna get what they got. If they ain't got it, they got it waiting on them. That's damnation. Okay? Read the next verse.
Verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge.
They didn't want to have God in their knowledge, right? Read.
God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
God gave them over to a reprobate mind, meaning they out their mind. They was surfing the internet too much, came across some things, man, and them spiritual demons got on them, and the Most High said, hey, man, you know what? Y'all can have them. When you got that reprobated mind, that's a wrap. You understand? Read.
To do those things which are convenient.
Do those things which are not convenient. They are not convenient when you are here and you having same-sex marriages, same-sex relationships. The opposite sex attract. So you doing things that's not even convenient, man. It don't even work. The rod supposed to go into this enter into this the vagina area. The rod goes into the vaginal area. What the hell y'all gonna be doing, man? Sword fighting? It's nowhere you can put it unless you doing something. Going out the exit, and I'm being mild and not trying to be so vulgar. But it wasn't made for you to be, packing peanut butter. You understand? Continue reading.
Verse 29, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God.
Haters of God, all those things, man. You see what the LGBTQ community, they be extra doing. They be whisperers, backbiters. They love to debate, deceit. They deal with envy, maliciousness. When they be like that, man, they proud and boasters. Y'all know, man, the real flamboyant ones. This how they act. Right? Continue reading.
Be spiteful, proud boasters, inventors
Inventors of evil.
inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents.
They don't want to listen to their parents, right? Read.
Verse 31, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affections.
Without natural affection. We just read about that. They don't have no natural affection, meaning what the Most High God made for you to feel and your feelings and your love and everything that you're supposed to have for the opposite sex. So when you burn towards your lust one towards another, right? You burning your lust towards one towards another. You ain't got natural affection, right? Read.
Implacable,
Implacable. Read.
unmerciful,
Unmerciful. There's no mercy. Read.
who knowing the judgment of God.
They know. They know the judgment of God. A lot of them know, man. They just gonna do what they want. Oh, God know my heart. Oh, sin done away with. I'm baptized. I'm gonna make it. This is what they think, man. This is how they think. Right? Read.
That they which commit such things are worthy of death.
You're gonna be worthy of death if you commit such things. Read.
Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Hey, they love the ones that do them. That's why they form their community, the LGBTQ and all those, right? They form their community. They got a community. It is what it is. They click together. You understand? Yes, in the videos earlier, I gotta say this disclaimer: fair use. You understand? For commentary purposes only. Okay? Fair use. Code 107. Right? I believe. Code 107. All right. Let's continue. Give me Jude 5, verse 8. You got it? No, Jude 5, verse 1. No, Jude 5, verse
8.
What you got? 8? Start at verse 5.
The book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 5.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want. Jude 1, verse 5. You got to read it.
I will therefore put you in remembrance.
I will put you in remembrance. Read.
Though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believed not.
So he saved the ones out of Egypt and destroyed them that believed not. Read.
And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitations,
Read.
he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness.
Read.
Unto the judgment of the great day.
Unto the judgment of the great day. It is a great day of judgment. It's coming. Read.
Verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah, we just talked about that earlier, right? The Most High God rained fire down on them. Why? Because they want to deal with the same sex. All right? Read.
And the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication.
They gave themselves over to fornication. That's sex outside of marriage. Marriage is what? Between a man and a woman. Anything outside of that, right, is fornication. Right? Read.
And going after strange flesh.
Strange flesh. That means not natural. It's not natural for you to deal with the same sex. That's strange flesh. Right? Read.
Are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
You're going to get that eternal fire. Read.
Likewise, also these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil dignities.
Evil of dignities, evil of the leaders. You understand? Evil of the brothers that's out here that's speaking. That's what you hear, man. You hear these things coming out. Even they speaking evil of Donald Trump right now, cause he bringing this out. And yeah, he evil as hell too. He got his judgment coming too. You understand what I'm saying? For what his forefathers and things that did to our people, right? But as right now, what he's speaking, he's spot on about what he said. Gender reveal party, boys and girls. You know, y'all gonna have to just deal with it. You understand? You're gonna have to deal with it. Give me Mark chapter 10. We're gonna start at verse 2. Give me that.
The book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 2. And the Pharisees came to him and asked him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife? Tempting him.
So the Pharisees came and tried to tempt the Lord. You understand? Try to tip the Messiah. Right? Read.
Verse 3. And he answered and said unto them, what did Moses command you?
What Moses say? Right? Read.
And they said, Moses suffered to write a bill of divorcement.
He was like, hey, Moses said we can write a bill of divorcement. Right? Read.
And to put her away.
And put her away. Read.
And Jesus answered and said unto them, for the hardness of your heart, he wrote you this precept.
So you was so hard-headed, right? And you was doing what you want to do, so he wrote this precept, right? Read.
Verse 6. But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female.
Made them what?
Male and female.
Made them what?
Male and female.
Male and female. Read.
For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife.
And cleave to his wife. Right? Key words. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife. It's simple, man. Continue.
Verse 8. And they twain shall be one flesh.
And they twain shall be one flesh. How you gonna be one flesh with a man and you a man? That's some freaky junk, man. How you gonna be, how you gonna be one flesh with a woman and you a woman? That's some freaky junk. Right? You need that masculine energy with that feminine energy. You'll be complete. You can't have masculine on masculine, feminine on feminine. That's why a lot of these marriages don't work out, because the man want to be, the woman want to be masculine. Or the man want to be feminine, effeminate. And if effeminate ain't gonna make it. Right? Continue.
So then there are no more twain, but one flesh.
No more twain, but one flesh. Read.
What therefore God have joined together, let not man put asunder.
Don't let no man put asunder. The Most High God put that union together. Right? We can go all day into the scriptures bringing these things out, but we wanted to make it timely for y'all. Right? And I know pretty soon my wife gonna be calling me, hey, where you at? Yeah. Right? So give me 1 Corinthians 7, verse 2.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 2. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife.
Let every man have his own wife. Male have his own female. Read.
And let every woman have her own husband.
Female have her own male. Read.
Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence.
Meaning, hey, y'all got to get busy. Y'all got to have relations in the bed. And this is why. Continue.
And likewise also the wife unto the husband.
Right? Read.
The wife have not power of her own body.
She ain't got no power of her body. Read.
But the husband, and likewise also the husband have not power of his own body.
Y'all don't have power on your own bodies when it comes to it's time to get down in the bed. And this is the reason why. Continue.
But the wife defraud ye not one the other.
Okay. Start at verse 4 again. You kind of chopped it up. Start at verse 4.
Verse 4. The wife have not power of her own body, but the husband, and likewise also the husband have not power of his own body.
Continue.
But the wife.
But the wife. Now give me verse 5.
Verse 5. Defraud ye not one the other.
Don't defraud each other, right? When it's time to get down, y'all got to get down, right? Meaning y'all got to have them relationships, right? Read.
Except it be with consent for a time.
Unless she on her purification and y'all come together, or it's the atonement and y'all got something, you know, the Most High God saying, hey, man, you can't do nothing on the atonement, right? Continue.
That ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer.
Fasting and prayer, right? Read.
And come together again.
Read.
The Satan tempt you not for your
incontinency. That Satan. Read that again.
That Satan tempt you not for your incontinency.
For your incontinency. Meaning for the lack of y'all doing what y'all need to do behind the four walls in that bedroom. Satan will jump on you. Be careful. Be careful of that. You understand? Because this is what happened, man. Gender reveal party. Boys and girls. Right? Gender reveal party. Boys and girls. Trump trying to get this shut down. And it should happen. And I know a lot of things going to break out from this going on. Man, the left going to be mad as hell. Because Obama, you know, when he got into office, you know, he emboldened a lot of people that's in that lifestyle to come out. He kind of opened the doors, man. It been going out, but man, when Obama got up in there, yeah, y'all was my president is black, all that. And the only thing y'all can remember Obama for doing is, you know, opening up the floodgates for all this gender confusion. Okay. And giving y'all some Obamacare. And giving you a little stimulus check. That's all you remember him for. Keep dealing with that and see what's going to happen. The Most High God going to judge you. All right. We got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We are the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You read about that in Deuteronomy 28:15 down through to 68. We got to wake up and repent, man. Time is now. You understand? Time is at hand. All right. So this has been another Wednesday night exhortation. I hope y'all was edified. You know, I hope it strengthened your walk. Okay. And Lord's will, we'll see y'all next Wednesday. All right. Much love, fam. Shalom.